everyone. Thank you for tuning in today's executive interview. I have the pleasure to be joined by Lange Solberg, the US co-founder at Real Time Data, a company that is revolutionizing data collection in the fishing industry through its innovative Deckhand platform. Lang, thank you for joining me today.
Thanks for having me. It's nice to be here.
Now, Lang, to kick things off, could you give us an overview of real-time data and explain how Deckhand is transforming data collection in the fishing industry?
Yeah, absolutely. So, real-time data was originally founded in Australia to help fishermen become more efficient with paper reporting requirements, specifically in South Australian commercial fisheries. Then and now, all over the world, fishermen are still required to comply with reporting mandates, either either partially or fully on paper. You would be surprised. Real-time data and our flagship product, Deckhand, uh, didn't just aim to digitize these processes, but add a lot of value as well for end users out on the water or in the field, regardless of whether they're collecting data for reporting to governments, employers, or simply for their own use. So the use of the software has definitely evolved and moved on from just reporting mandates for governments. Deckhand is quite literally transforming the fishing industry by giving operators the power of a flexible data collection application for their use right there in their wheelhouse or in their skiff or whatever sort of vessel they may be on, using a software platform that can work for any frontline environment anywhere in the world.
Amazing. That's brilliant. Very fascinating that how you are addressing a critical need in the industry. Now, clearly, we can see that the market is responding. So, you have secured impressive clients like Trident Seafoods and have over 600 users across multiple countries. So, can you tell us what has driven this successful adoption and what's your strategy for continued market penetration?
Yeah, sure. So to date, our relationships and our commitment to technological excellence just is simple, but as fundamental as that sounds, technological excellence in some of the world's harshest and remote environments have driven adoption. And even more important, trust in us by customers have driven adoption. Furthermore, our customers tell us time and time again that our product, Deckhand, is incredibly easy to use, as opposed to a more traditional form-filling style, which we take great pains to avoid in the user interface and the user experience. Our user experience pairs and works with the way customers work in their day-to-day operations as well. Often the workflow that we build or that customers customize themselves in Deckhand and the operational nature or the operational workflow of the customer are really a one-to-one mirror of each other. And that is something that's truly unique about the software and has helped drive adoption by folks who are in very interesting situations out on the front lines in fishing and maritime.
And we can see that the growth you have achieved is indeed quite impressive. Now let's dive deeper into the technology that makes this possible. So your catch flow deployment system seems to be a key differentiator. So could you explain how this technology actually gives you an edge over traditional data collection methods and potential competitors?
Yeah, so this is our secret sauce, really. This is a key element of our IP. Um, Catchflow is an integrated development environment, and it's definitely what sets us apart as a tech provider in fishing and in primary industries in particular. While an IDE or integrated development environment isn't exactly novel to, say, a software developer in information technology or computer science, the broader world of tech, it is a new way to apply tech to some of the world's least digitized industries in a way that nobody else has. We know that these primary industries historically have been the least digitized, and now they are scrambling to catch up. None of our competitors use this type of technology to help them catch up, as they typically rely on bespoke development. Catchflow allows us to build custom workflows that go on to the Deckhand platform, even on short notice if required. I believe with one of our large customers, we were able to turn around a workflow from scratch to deployment inside of 2 weeks. And Catchflow is a schemaless IDE and can adhere to really any type of business rule anywhere in the world. Perhaps the most powerful aspect of Catchflow is the fact that it can be deployed to external parties, our customers, so they can build their own workflows on our platform. And we're seeing early traction with this model. We're putting a lot of energy and resources into ensuring that Catchflow and subsequently license fees on the Deckhand platform can grow, which is our most important source of revenue is annual recurring revenue based on those license fees.
Now, speaking of opportunities that are beyond your current market, you're expanding beyond fisheries into aquaculture and general maritime as well. So, what makes your platform adaptable to these markets, and how large can you say that this broader opportunity is?
Yeah, the platform's adaptable to these markets and many others beyond maritime, even into agriculture and others. Simply put, because of the flexibility and scalability afforded to it through our application of an IDE like Catchflow. Global aquaculture is, I think, 250 to 300 billion industry, while maritime represents a huge number. I think somewhere like a trillion across all sectors, from offshore energy to shipping and port operations and fishing and tourism. Now, these are large top-down numbers, and we make no mistake about the fact that our success lies in understanding key pain points in these industries, who the key players are, what problems they're having with technology across their operations, and who is most likely to adopt and open the door for other opportunities in the same or a similar sector. We know through existing customers and partnerships that many companies in maritime are digitizing at all costs. That's verbatim feedback to us from some of our most important customers who realize that this industry has been slow to catch up, but now it's time to catch up. It's rapidly changing due to the nature of global trade, protein markets fluctuating, and technology advancements required to keep them competitive. So we know our product plays a critical role in those operating environments that are often the most challenging and cost burdensome, those frontline environments that these firms sometimes rely the most on. So we really look forward to scaling Deckhand through our development environment called Catchflow.
Absolutely. Now, Lang, with such significant market potential, investors would really be interested in understanding the financial aspects. So, can you tell us what are your key revenue metrics and how do you see them evolving as you expand into new markets and industries?
So we may operate in industries with interesting and challenging frontline operations, but our revenue metrics going forward rely on tried and true ARR through per seat subscription fees. It's pretty simple. I say going forward because we've gotten to the point where we're at today by also employing a healthy amount of professional services revenue with a professional services team, which has helped and continues to help customers develop and customize workflow using the Catchflow IDE. Now, again, those are internal services that have gotten us to where we are today, and those have been important. However, we are a product company, full stop. We're not a consulting company, and we're focusing on ARR as our main source of subscription-driven ARR as our main source of low churn revenue, while the services element of our business, while always there and important, makes up less and less of our relative revenue makeup.
I understand. Now, Lang, looking ahead, let's say 3 to 5 years, what's your vision for real-time data's market position and potential exit opportunities for investors?
Yeah, so we're really excited about the next 3 to 5 years. We aim to position real-time data as the world's leading technology provider for industries with all types of frontline operations. Full stop. From fishing to general maritime, aquaculture, but also agriculture to construction, forestry, other industries that are absolutely critical to our global economy, but have challenging operating environments that require innovative approaches to the way technology is used to collect data needed so badly by both frontline operators and the firms who need those data the most. The computing industry has served these primary industries last, and sometimes it's hard to even comprehend how so many of these industries are still using paper or even using things like Excel for collecting data in environments that are really the antithesis of friendly or efficient to these types of solutions. So we have exciting projects underway that are going to propel us into the next 3 to 5 years, along with an innovative product roadmap that will continue to make Deckhand more agnostic to these various types of industries and applicable both across our existing customer base and for new sectors that we look to go into. We intend to fully be cross-platform, both with the tablet-based app and our integrated development environment. We want to make sure that any customer running any platform can build and deploy workflows, ingesting all types of data, manual and automatic, while being able to send it virtually to any endpoint beyond what it can even do now. Along the way, we've worked with some larger companies whose products complement our proprietary technology as well, just speaking of exits. And of course, in the meantime, and while not an exit, we look forward to a future later in 2025 where we can successfully go out and also raise some Series A funding.
Amazing, very exciting opportunities I can see lie ahead for real-time data. For our viewers watching this interview, if you are interested in getting in touch with the company, please see the details at the side of your screen or in the description of this video. And Lang, thank you so much for coming on for this interview and sharing these wonderful insights into your innovative solution and your growth trajectory. Our team wishes you all the luck with your venture moving forward.
Thanks so much. This is a wonderful opportunity. Appreciate you having me.
Thank you.